Why, good morning, everyone. Or yeah, it's before the noontime, even on the East Coast right now. It's about 11:21 a.m. I'm on the West Coast, though, where it's a whole lot earlier. And we're going to talk about college basketball. We're going to talk about college basketball games today. We're going to talk about the games that happened yesterday. And we're also going to talk about little March Madness preparation, because for those of you who are starting to email me about the tournament and the brackets and stuff, I can talk a little bit about that and some things we're going to do with that today too. So, games for today, Wednesday. 30 of them. There's 30 of them here. Is there anything good? First thing that looks really interesting is that so many home teams. I mean, there's no home bump, meaning we're not giving the home team any additional, percentage thinking that they're going to win in this margin thing over here. We're just sorting all these, and there's only 3 away teams on this whole list. That's amazing. Just a weird home slated day. Yesterday was similar to that, and it was kind of a split day. But let's talk about, see if there are any decent games when we just kind of scroll through this and we look for any reasonable lines that we would see here. Anything green there, like that, like Army at home against Loyola is a pretty good line for Army, given how much stronger we think Army is than Loyola. But a lot of bad lines up here. Not really great spreads. Looks like Portland State minus 5.5 over Northern Arizona. Penn State minus 6.5 over Nebraska. Our spread covers are positive here, but it's kind of close. But this Army one especially, like Army minus 2.5, it really likes that. You can see how it kind of pops out as being green. It's the first thing that looks green here down the list. That's a sign that you've got a strong team high up on the list. So that's probably pick of the day material right there. And a couple underdogs. Louisville hurting a little bit against Duke at home, though. That's going to be probably a pretty good game. You can get 2.5 with Louisville. That's an interesting play right there. And Arizona State, Washington State, 2 injured teams here. So that's a brief look at today. If you want to get this and dig through it yourself, you can subscribe. I'll lower the price here as we're getting closer into later into March in the tournament. So that was today. Yesterday was a shorter day, 11 games, a smaller schedule, mixed bag day. Although we did win at the top here, but Notre Dame did not cover. So the pick of the day I had yesterday, they only won by 3 instead of 7.5. Yeah, it's tough with big spreads. Like, teams try to win games. I always know that's an issue. There weren't very many good lines. Incarnate Word loses. So Vegas is smarter than we are here. Incarnate Word loses by 12. So I don't understand why the algorithm has been overestimating Incarnate Word throughout the year, or what was going on with Houston Baptist. But that's a clear miss. So when something pops out like that, that's really weird. That's why I talked about it a little bit in the video yesterday about how when something weird looks like this and everything else is aligned, if if odds makers are using this algorithm, then why aren't they using it completely, right? What's off slightly? And we were right about Cleveland State. I mean, Cleveland State wins by 11. We thought they were going to cover the spread by 5. So that was actually really the pick of the day. And, of course, never listen to me, always listen to the algorithm, right? Which team's higher on this list? Cleveland State. So tell me to shut up. All right. Yeah. All right, that's that. Now, as for the March Madness bracket, so I'm going to prepare a video, and I think I'm going to get Katrina involved with this for all the Katrina fans out there. Katrina's probably going to do a video with me where we're going to discuss how to fill out the bracket and what the bracket does. Now, keep in mind that there's a very weird selection process for the tournament. I don't quite understand. I feel like it's like an Illuminati meeting with the heads of all the conferences getting together on secret ballot and then determining who's in and who's not while people watch via Zoom and either cheer or just put their thumbs down. I'm not quite sure how they do this and why. There's weird bids and there's playing games and stuff. So they have a ranking here, right? So if you do the ranking according to, I'm not sure who does these rankings, but there's a ranking number, and Gonzaga is number 1, and it's tough to argue with. Baylor number 2, Illinois. So this is their rankings. Now, we have our own calculation that the algorithm does to determine who's the better team, and it's our power percentage right here. So if we do our power percentage largest to smallest, we get our number 1, which is actually Michigan. And then Baylor, and then Illinois, and then Gonzaga. So what I'm going to do with Katrina is a video where we organize the top 64 teams by power, and we seed them into our little AI bracket, and we run a simulated tournament and who would win and how it would work. So that will happen, and I'll also explain how to score the brackets and how all of the bracket systems work, because that's something I've been doing for over a decade, and everybody loves that. So we'll get that done, and keep an eye, because the videos will be coming soon here. We got Selection Sunday is 4 days away: Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So get ready for that. It's gonna be a busy day. So good luck. May all your picks be winning. And today, did I give you a pick of the day? I think it was Army. That's right. It's the Army against Loyola. And I like it because Army has a reasonable power strength. Where'd you go? Army has a reasonable power strength at 36%. We think they're going to win this game 77-68, and then we have to cover 2.5. So there you go. Go Army. Go Army. Good luck.